Thank you very much, and good day, everybody. So, what is it that we do? We want to make people's life simple. Which people? Large corporates, COOs, CFOs. If you're sitting here and you're from one of the large corporates looking at all these cool payment technologies and saying, oh my goodness, that would be really cool to get to our customers for business efficiency, but how am I going to get it into my IT system, my legacy system? It's painful. It could be as easy as being an IMburse client and looking like, oh, I can leave this room and go switch on that payment type and start deploying it within the company or towards my consumer. So what are we? Think of IMburse as a universal adapter for your IT system into the payments world. There are amazing payment technologies out there that are doing amazing things. But how do you get access to that? So a single integration with IMburse will allow you to connect to all the payment technologies that are out there. And we're not talking just about collections. We're also talking about payout, which is a very big thing that is not fully addressed. So IMburse works mostly with insurers at this point, helping them create really efficient connections for their IT systems to improve their customer engagement and their internal efficiencies. To show you what it looks like, I will show you a bit of a demo of what the companies get to see. They will basically have a dashboard where they can manage all these payment connections. So essentially, on one side, you will have information about all the payments that are running through all the various channels, whether it's collection or payout, whether it's this payment type, that payment type, any of the ones that you've seen here today. It's all an essential piece because, as we know, for large corporate systems, reconciliation and reporting is a big headache. The more you standardize it, the more you can decrease the costs associated with it. You will have the ability to create calls to either collect money or pay out money. So when you create a call, for example, to pay out money, an individual has a claim approved. You want to pay out this claim. You can select a certain number of payouts that you want to offer to the consumer. This can be traditional payment types as well as non-cash-based, so voucher-based types. Now they have set up a certain amount of selections here that the customer will get to see. So if we look at the email that he might have gotten as one of the potential communications pieces to say, yes, your claim was approved, basically collect your money now. How do you want to do it? So one way of doing it is, imagine the insurer loaded a page like this to offer these payment types. And now you realize, actually, we want to try out something new. One of the payment vendors is not performing. It's as easy as going to the dashboard, for example, switching on Apple Pay and Revolut and switching off PayPal. And if you scroll, then you basically you save that settings. And that's as easy as that. So if the consumer now immediately clicks back on that link, the next consumer, well, you see the payments has filtered through immediately. So you don't have to have major IT work to start engaging and rolling out these payment technologies. You can real-time implement new engagements for the consumer. And that is really what we're about. If you look at the same back at the dashboard, you can do the same for collections. There's so many cool technologies, but some of the challenges are you need regional deployments. If you're in more than one market, you might want to have more than one PSP because they have really regionally optimal products for you. And through us, you can connect to many PSPs without incurring the IT work to do it. So you can also just log in and switch on and off, and it filters straight through to the front end. Now, something to understand is as we are making this easy, our loyalty lies with the corporates. How do we make their life easy? How do we make the integration easy? And we work with a lot of insurers for whom we've reduced their cost on the IT side by up to 80%. And the knock-on effect is that we have reduced the cost on the finance side by a further 50% because they're able to switch out outdated system and outdated processes. While we're creating all this value for the corporates out there with the old and legacy IT systems, we're creating value for the payment technologies themselves. We do not build payment technologies. You saw amazing people up here with really cool technologies. But we make it easy for them to get it into these corporates as well, because through a single connection to us, they can sell into all the corporates that are on IMburse by the flick of a switch. You save the IT work on the corporate side, and you save the IT side on the payment side, and everybody can focus on their product and not on the headache that is corporate IT. So what are we here to do? We're here to make CEOs, COOs, and CFOs incredibly happy. Why? Because they can go back to their shareholder and say, I am reducing cost, I'm introducing more efficient processes, and I'm bringing new value to my consumer now, Not later, now. This is just to give you a flavor of what we do. We would love to see you at our booth and tell you more about the projects we have with the insurers live that we're developing with industries such as pharma, motor, and utilities, and show you all the use cases that come up from having access to this technology. Rebuilding treasury tools, claims processes, premium collection, accounts payable, salary payments, employee benefits, loyalty programs. It all starts with the collection or payout. I would like to thank you for your attention, and I really hope we get to see you at our booth and show you all the amazing things we're doing with companies. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.